Stand up, man. See if they're standing up.
That's one that's placed together there.
Yes, sir, I am. Folks, they're going to be coming out of this blue room pretty quick. Keep your eyes open.
All right, come out right.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Ghost Town.
Right here.
Y'all having fun today?
Steve, you can't.
That's what we like to hear. Well, our next gunfight's going to get started right here in just a few moments, but first I'd like to tell y'all about some other entertainment we have on the mountain for you today. First off, over at America's Music Hall, you will find the Jeff Treese Band performing shows at 3 and 4 o'clock. Also, on the other side of the music hall, you will find Fort Cherokee, Rick Byrd and his award-winning Cherokee Indian dancers at the half hour. And folks, right here on Main Street in the Silver Dollar Saloon, if you haven't caught them yet, you have the lovely Silver Dollar ladies dancing the can-can for easy and for your enjoyment. And just after the gunfight, if you like bluegrass, folks, look no further than the Red Dog Saloon. Three gentlemen have a list of credits about a mile long. You got Mr. Steve Sutton, Grammy-nominated banjo player, as well as three-time Georgia State fiddle champion, Mr. Gary Mackey. That's a show you don't want to miss. Also, folks, I don't know if you know it, but you are standing in a movie set. That's right. Right here in 2006, the Ghost Town movie was filmed. It stars Ghost Town's own Apache Kid, Mr. Robert Bradley. A lot of the other gunfighters you see performing on the street today appear in this movie. They have special edition copies with interviews of cast and crew available right here in the ranch house. Purchase a copy, have the cast autographed for you if you'd like to. Now back to this gunfight. Ladies and gentlemen, please line up completely on the boardwalk out of the gravel of our main street. Feel free to line up in these side streets as long as you stay behind the lampposts. Make yourself an imaginary line. Y'all find right there. Please watch all small children. Make sure they don't run out into the street once the fight begins. The reason we stress this point here at Ghost Town is because the guns we are using are not toys, ladies and gentlemen. These are real, single-action, 45 caliber revolvers and 12-gauge shotguns. These guns are very heavily loaded with 4F black gunpowder that can and will cause a serious powder burn at a distance of 10 to 12 feet. It's for this reason I have to ask you not to get into the street once we start the show, because if you do, I have to stop everything. So before I get started, is there anybody on this side of the street that wants to move to this side of the street? Two brave souls. All right, anybody on this? Okay, there you go. Is everybody where they want to be? All right, let's get started. Ladies and gentlemen, I proudly introduce to you the world-famous Ghost Town Gunfighters and their portrayal of Ladies' Honor. Well, looks like we got trouble in the saloon.
What's your problem, huh? Huh?
Well, it looks like Deputy Cisco and Billy Wilder having
My
words.
problem is, I belong in this town, and no one touches my woman.
Oh,
no one.
looks like the deputy and Billy Wilder arguing over a lady.
And by the way, we're at 4-8.
And Cisco just accused Billy of cheating in cars. Watching.
Throw that knife on the ground, I'll make your head a canoe.
Cisco's making Billy throw that knife out.
That's how you get some respect.
And talk about adding insult to injury, folks.
Listen, man. No hard feelings, all right?
No hard feelings, Cisco.
I'm not the one on the ground. Huh.
Well,
Come on, Trixie.
looks like Cisco's enjoying having the last word on Billy Wilde, and he and his lovely lady are going to stroll on down the street.
Huh?
But you know, I'm not sure he's too wise turning his back on Billy Wilde, especially after such a nasty confrontation and accusing him of cheating in cars. Well, I guess Billy Wilde's just going to head on back into the saloon. Maybe not.
Hey, where's your woman now?
Where's your woman now, Cisco? Yeah, he shot you in the butt.
Hey, listen. No hard feelings, all right?
No hard feelings, Cisco. Well, sounds like Deputy Cisco is calling out the marshal. Here comes Marshal Red Dog from the 2-Bit Hotel now.
What happened to you? Somebody shot you in the butt. You can't stop me. I was in there playing cards. Someone made me back my fist.
Well, here comes old Dr. Ollie Kincaid. Looks like he's going to check out the damage. And it sounds like our Marshal Red Dog is none too happy with his deputy for getting mixed up with these outlaws.
He got shot in the butt.
In fact, the doc's going to check Cisco out.
I'm sorry. Hank West is in that hotel. You go get him and send him out here.
And talk about a strange turn of events, folks. It looks like the marshal is going to strip our deputy of his badge and send him into the hotel. And he's calling out Jake West, folks. I'm not sure if this is too wise on our marshal's part. I think he wishes to deputize Jake West, but what he doesn't realize is Jake West and Billy Wild rode together for years.
I don't care what you're doing. You're my deputy. Put that badge on. Come on.
Well, looks like our marshal sure did deputize Jake West, and they're heading up here to the center of the street.
Hey, who's ever in that saloon? Come on out of there!
The marshal's calling Billy and his boys out of the saloon.
Hey, where'd that guy go? I want to dig that bullet out.
Billy wanted to dig that bullet out, Marshal.
Doc's gonna dig that bullet out.
Doc's digging that bullet out, Billy.
Which one of you?
Sounds like it, too.
Which one of you boys shot that man in the butt anyway?
Which one of y'all shot him?
Now, what business is it of yours anyway?
Billy's talking like it's none of your business, Marshal.
It happens on my street. It's my business. You and all your gang are under arrest. Take your guns out. Throw them on the
Well,
ground.
it sounds like the marshal's making this confrontation his business. He just told Billy Wild and his men to take his guns out and throw them on the ground.
Take your guns out. Shoot him.
Get off of me! You got to
What's the matter, boys? Do behind that barrel? Hold your fire, Marshal. These boys may kill each other.
Ready, boy?
Billy Wild, I think you went mad dog crazy. And it looks to me like Jake West is none too anxious to get a shot off on Billy Wild.
Gun out. Throw it out
And the marshal's got the drop on Billy, telling him to throw that gun out.
now! Going to jail, Billy.
Going to jail, Billy Wild.
That so?
That's what I said. Take the other gun. Throw it out, too.
Marshal's making Billy take his other gun out and throw it on the ground.
Jake, whose side are you on anyway?
Sounds like Billy's calling Jake Wild out. And I think Jake just his decision. Well, folks, looks like Jake West and Billy Wild tried to get the drop on our marshal, but they were just not quick enough.
You're done, Victor.
Well, Digger, you need to get busy folding these bodies up, Greedy. You got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, Mr. Man, what happened to the old dead man?
He's not dead, Digger. He's at the docks getting that bullet dug out of his hind end.
$10. Who shot him?
Billy Wild shot him.
Why didn't you learn to shoot better?
Learn to shoot better. I think he hit exactly where he was aiming. Marshal says get this street cleaned up and do it now, Greedy. What about the preacher? Is he yours? He's Digger's. Well, hey, what's that falling out of your hat, Greedy? Business cards. What kind of business cards are those, Marshal? 4 aces. Digger, this whole gunfight started over a woman and somebody accused of cheating in a card game, and it was you all along. Well, get this street cleaned up, Greedy. Go ahead and lift his arms up. Well, Digger, you waited so long, rigor mortis has set in. Put some pressure on that arm, Greedy.
You waited too long.
There you go, Digger. Now get his other arm. That's just that hard liquor that man's been drinking. Digger, put some pressure down on it. Watch out, Marshal. He's got your gun. Yeah, Digger fixed it. He always did like doing things the easy way. Well, folks, ordinarily our parson would come out and say a few words over these bodies, but he's out riding the circuit right now. So the neighborly thing for us to do would be to take our hats off and observe a moment of silence for these renegade outlaws. Sounds like the doc's having fun with old Cisco. Up on your feet, man. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The internationally famed Ghost Town Gunfighters and their portrayal of ladies' honor. Please give these men just a few minutes to unload their weapons, and they will be happy to pose with and for you for all souvenir photographs. Thank you, and enjoy your day at Ghost Town in the Sky. How's your backside?